Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Rome. Since we're back at camp, we can make the Croquia Moors 2. So it'll be level 2, 7 to 10, 6 to 7 base damage, 9 to 10 max. It has crit damage of 3 to 5, plus crit damage of 1 to 3. So it's pretty good. The thing that... I mean, obviously I'm not going to make it right now. I'm going to wait. Plus, every hit has a 50% chance to apply the assayed status effect, which guarantees the next attack on the same turn will be a critical hit. It has defensive strike, slash, sword charge, and then 2 other ones. If we got lunge, that would be perfect. And this would be a good replacement for Dayanara's sword. For now, I'm going to hold off just because I'm going to want to get these maximum. I think this one, crit damage 1 to 3, I think I can keep re-rolling that one. So if I get this one to 3 to 5 and I get 7 to 10 damage or 6 to 10 damage, I think we'll be okay. But compared to what Dayanara has right now... So it's 5 to 8 damage right now, crit damage 2, 5% crit chance, and base damage minimum 1. And the big thing is lunge and defensive strike, which I really like. The sword charge is pretty good, though. It is pretty good. So... Anyway, let's go ahead and make our way out. We have talked to people. We've got some things to do. It's an interesting outfit there. That guy's got to be a heavy. Alright, so we got an iron mine here. Let's go ahead and dispatch the Legion. And then we have the farm up there as well. Looks like there's some ruins there. And then we'll go ahead and start exploring. Alright, so we've got hunting grounds. Get some food for doing that. Gain an iron mine. There's some treasure up there. There's some treasure up there. Nope. No, I want you. Go ahead and dispatch the Legion there to get the farm. We have down here. Alright, we've got a quarry. There's some treasure out there. Legion mission. Buy some food. The slave merchant. An overturned carriage blocks your path. Ooh, I like this picture. The wheel looks to be stuck in the sand. A diminutive man is yelling in a language you don't really understand.
He is speaking Greek, Domina. It seems he is a merchant who trades in Surrey.
I'm surprised Cineros has not taught us Greek. Kill the merchant. Order one of your people to talk to the merchant. Help the Serwai push the cart. Order one of your people to talk to the merchant. We'll have Cineros do it. Cineros talks to the merchant for a while. You watch as the man's expression changes slowly from friendly to disgusted, from disgusted to confused, and finally from confused to horrified. Finally, he starts screaming and running away into the horizon. Cineros nods and smiles, clearly pleased with himself. Oh my. Unsure about their fate, the Serwai pointedly avoid your gaze. Go ahead and free them. I have no idea what that is. Probably a city. But I don't think we want to go there just yet. Spearhead. Day ration, 13-day rations, 25 loose coins. Located... Excuse me? Diallo, okay. There's an iron mine there. Let's dispatch the Legion there. There's a tannery. Hit up that milestone for 50 XP. So we've got hunting grounds here. The Mirage Warriors. The harshness of the sun occasionally becomes unbearable. Not only does it make your Praetorians drink more water, but it also occasionally plays tricks on your eyes. When you make camp, you never know if it's the heat rising off the ground or a group of enemy riders stalking you. Most of the time it's nothing, but today your brief rest is interrupted by the pounding strides of angry warriors moving towards you. So because I have Pathos, we can do, Friends, we are soldiers of Rome. We will not yield to a few barbarians armed with rocks and sharpened sticks. Stand firm and hold this position. We shall give no ground. Leave the supplies and run. We can't take any risk. Take your weapons and form up. If it's a fight they're looking for, they have found one. Go with that. Your short but rousing speech is met with a fierce cheer. Your people take up the positions you indicate, connecting their shields tightly together with pikes pointed outwards. The enemy slows as they approach, wary of charging such a formation. They sling stones and hurl javelins at you, but your shields deflect all projectiles. The barbarians circle you a few times, finding no opening in your formation, before deciding that you are more trouble than they had bargained for. As the enemies scatter and vanish back into the desert, a roll call reveals that everyone has escaped unscathed. Your people seem mightily pleased with themselves, but you know that this sort of thing this is the sort of thing that will only work once. Okay. Berserker Equipment 2. We get Berserker Club, Desert Warrior Garb 2. Basic Armor Plate, Common Wine, 19 loose coins, 15 loose coins. All items collected. There's a well over here we should probably go to. There's a farm. Right, replenish the water. I think I kind of want to explore first. So we've gotten all that stuff. Dispatch the Legion there. Gained 115 rations. Nothing discovered. We do have some things down here, though. The Lost Legionary. Your scouts spot a group of heavily armed soldiers in the distance. They appear to be Roman, but they are not wearing your colors. Approach cautiously. Prepare an ambush for them now. Let's approach cautiously. You approach the soldiers with weapons sheathed but ready, but it soon becomes clear that they have no desire to fight you. Their leader steps forward.
Legio Wictrix? Here? I thought the legions of Rome had been driven from these lands.
Ah, Gordio, huh? You have a portrait. In a way, you were right. The proconsul is dead. I have brought my legion here to avenge him. Rome will never be driven from this land, nor any other. In a way, you were right.
Dead? We suspected as much. The consul would never have abandoned us as long as he lived. I am Rubrius Gordio. I am a Centurio. My men and I served Lucullus in Legio Prima Italica.
Why are you in this sorry state, Kenturio?
We were stationed in a small outpost in Egypt to protect the trade routes and to maintain the consul's relationship with the locals. One day, the supplies from Africa Proconsularis stopped coming. We held out for as long as we could before we set off back towards Utica. We got lost.
If you can still fight, seek out my legion's camp and join their ranks.
We can fight, Legate.
Got manpower
If
10.
war has come again, we will serve Rome as always. Find me in your legion's barracks upon your return to camp.
Schematic. Egyptian Lancer Equipment 2, so Egyptian Dagger, Egyptian Lance, Egyptian Infantryman's Armor 2, Egyptian Infantryman's Helmet 2, Oil Jar, Light Armor Rings, and Large Coin Purse 122. Take all that. There's a lumber mill here. Tazarbu. There's a tannery as well. Let's go down here. Another milestone. Alright, that's the edge of the map down here. Shotel 1, Pristine Sword. With Overpower and Slash. Extra piercing damage, extra slashing damage. I'll go ahead and take that. It's not bad. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be ruins or an actual village. It's probably supposed to be an actual village. Excuse me? Rodent Menace. Rodents are a problem everywhere in the world, it seems. As mealtime rolls around again and you open your rations, you find that several of the sacks have been gnawed upon by tiny teeth, their contents eaten. Perhaps the Egyptians are onto something in their veneration of cats. Lost 5, Oops. Got a spearhead, light armor rings, 19-day rations. Southwest Kiraneka, neutral. We have an iron mine there. There's an observatory here. Oh, hello. Let's see, goodies. Desert Warrior Equipment 2, Berber Bow 2, Berber Spear 2, Shotel 2, Berber Headband 2, Heavy Armor Plate 4, and 5 loose coins. Gonna have to be careful about water soon. The Mauled Hunter. Though the vast desert can instill a sense of mystery and adventure, your travels rarely turn up anything but rocks and sand. This is why you perk up when something reflecting glimmers between dry shrubs just off the road. It's only a small detour to investigate this aberration. In the mostly dried out remains of a small oasis, you find a dead hunter who has clearly been mauled by some oversized feline. Bury him with his items, loot the corpse and leave him for the vultures. Loot the corpse, then bury him. Honest, disapprove, greedy, approve. Got a coin box and a small coin purse. We got some money. Strong armor rings, bowstring. His religion may prescribe that his items will be needed in the afterlife, but your pragmatism prescribes that you need them more in this life. You strip the dead hunter of his belongings as respectfully as you can, and in the meantime you order a few of your praetorians to dig him a shallow grave. Humble approve, arrogant disapprove. It's hard work in the blistering heat, and they're not all happy about it, but you leave the sad, dry oasis with one less rotting corpse for the vultures to pick at. Shamanic Garb 1. That's just regular armor. And then a Berber Headband 2. Health 2, slashing resistance. Not great, but I'll hold on to them for now, because they are new equipment that we have not gotten before. So we have a Legion mission for coin. Berber Spear 2. That I'm just going to break down, because it doesn't... It's just normal. Desert Warrior Garb 1. Does have 15% slashing resistance. Shamanic Garb 2. It's worn, so I'm going to break that down. Add slashing resistance 2. Go ahead and get that. Alright, there's a quarry. Two heavy armor plate, 2 packed lunch, 2 packed lunch. Go ahead and take those. Let's visit this well. Replenish our water. The Mysterious Tomb. You come across a mysterious tomb carved into a cliffside. It seems to be guarded by no one in particular. Let's send someone to see what's inside. Kaiso, you go. The entrance to the tomb is slightly elevated. The path is clearly visible, but it looks treacherous. Let's see if we can find a different path, rather than be sure to pick the safest route to... the fastest route. We want a different path. Kaiso sustained a critical arm injury. Kaiso has suffered a severe wound. Oh, goody. Kaiso disappears into the cliffside trying to climb up. At first, there is no sign of him. Then you hear a shriek of surprise and pain. Your Praetorians rush towards the cliff face to find out what happened. They return with Kaiso in their arms, who turns out to have been bitten by a venomous snake. Your people are greatly upset by the accident, and nobody wants to search the tomb now. Well, shucks. Fine. At least now I know if we find another one. Go ahead and start treating him. Shield strength minus 40%, base damage minimum minus 40%, base damage maximum minus 40%, critical chance minus 15%, type poison, severity critical. The healer can only stabilize the injury, and he is too injured to fight. Okay, well, oops. 36 rations, 4 medium armor rings, and 19 day rations. I'm very curious what this is. Alright. Algila. I don't think we can get in there yet. Alright, well, since that is the case... let's go ahead and make our way back. We can explore this stuff later. Wow, I'm surprised there was a way through there. The Wildcat. On your way along a dusty desert path, your attention is drawn to a short-haired cat sitting on a rock. It watches you with a skeptical expression. Chase it away, attempt to pet the cat, leave an offering of food. Ah, attempt to pet the cat! It's gonna bite us. Elmandretta has a light arm injury, but my Praetorians slightly approve. You succeed in petting the cat for a few minutes until the feline lets you know that you have pet it long enough by raking your arm with its claws and promptly dashing away into the bushes. Your Praetorians seem greatly amused by your misfortune. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? Alright. Heals, please. Elmandretta has been healed. 50 XP. Alright, so that is where we're going to meet Cleopatra. Shamanic Staff 2, 10 to 13 damage. Holy cow. 2 Armor Shred, 6 critical damage, 1 extra Armor Shred, 1 base damage minimum. Desert Warrior Garb 2. Go ahead and break this down. That might be better for Cineros. Alright, let's go home. Let's go ahead and enter Apollonia. Alright, so I'm going to have to leave Kaiso here for a time. I'd rather not risk getting into a fight without him. So I could make the sword while we're here. All right. Cineros. It's got the exact same skills. Right? Yeah, it does. 8 to 12 damage, 10 to 13. And they're both level 2. Armor Shred 2, critical damage 6. That's the same. The Roman Staff 2 has extra bludgeoning damage and base damage maximum. So I think that actually ends up being better. So I've unequipped the Rod of Asclepius. I might break it down, try to get that every time you kill a character, restore 10% of the maximum health of a random ally. But I might also want to see what it looks like when I get it upgraded a level, because it might be better. On the other hand, it's some pretty good things on this one. So 11 to 13 bludgeoning damage with heavy blow, 10 to 16 bludgeoning damage with concussive strike. Oh, do you actually have, Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah, that first one is different. Alright, so reach is 11 to 13. Reach is 10 to 16. Yeah, no, I think that sticking with this Roman Staff is better with the, extra bludgeoning damage and base damage maximum. That's bumping that up to, 16. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, that's taking the base... That's essentially 11 to 13 there. It does have more armor shred, but I like the better damage. I guess the real key is spin attack. 10 to 15, 5 armor shred. 10 to 15, 5 armor shred. Alright, no. It's the same. Yeah. And I like concussive strike better than, I think, heavy blow. Blinded, harried, or weakened, they get knocked down. That said... Now, you got the trident, and you have the pike. So yeah, we'll stick with those for now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you into the dispensary. Upgrades. Okay. So we can get the Balneum. The Emporium, I need another farm. I got one of everything. I got this tent, I need another lumber. Infirmary, where... Okay, the forge requires walls to an emporium, so I need another farm. Alright, another farm, and I can do all of that, and then I need 2 more iron mines and another farm. Okay, that's, The factory requires a lot of stuff, too. Yeah, so I want to work on that. The Emporium will be very useful. The walls, I don't really care that much about right now. The Legatus tent is good. And then the foundry, we need to get all the way up there. I wonder if there's a like, can you actually get everything in the game, or is there going to be a point where you'll have to choose? I mean, I got the depot already, so... Yeah, I'm not going to do an upgrade right now. Alright, but Kaiso, we need to wait. And double check to see how long that's going to take him. We'll go ahead and craft that. I need to assign a Praetorian. There we go. 102. Oh my god, 102 hour. Jesus. Oh, that's ridiculous. Alright. Anything else that I can make? Yeah, I can make lots of level 2 things. Alright, let's take a quick look at some of these things. Egyptian lance. I don't think I care about that. Infantryman's helmet. Infantryman's armor. It's good medium armor. Hold off on that. Egyptian dagger. I can't make pristine quality. Just good. Random stat, random affix. I'll make a Berber spear. Okay, Berber clubs are staves, okay. Desert warrior garb, don't care. Egyptian dagger, we'll make one of these. And a lot of skills, so I think I'll make one of these as well. In terms of upgrades, so we will get a third skill here, which is really important, because right now, Yulia only has the 2 skills, unfortunately. But it's going to be a while before I can do that. So that's just kind of like a couple weapons that might be better than some of the stuff that we have. I'm not as concerned about those, but I am going to save, and off-screen I will get that stuff made. I may end up breaking down the sword and applying the affix to something else, although it's a level 2 sword, so probably not. Probably not. That road is fading out sometimes. That is weird. Anyway, I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to like try to explore the whole area before really conquering, doing a whole lot. So for now, we'll go ahead and call it an episode. When we come back, we'll have some stuff repairing, or building, crafting, and then we gotta let Kaiso recover. So, that will be for next time, however. See you then, everyone.